for most people, the holidays are about relaxation, spending time with your family and your loved ones. But for me, they're a little different because I'm playing 3 gigs in 3 nights with 3 different bands. Come along with me so you can see my Christmas weekend as a gigging musician. Figured before we start, I should run you down with what I'm using tonight. This is my SG in here. That's my pedal board. I'm running the Helix for that's not true. I'm running the Helix tonight and tomorrow night. And this is a powered speaker that I borrowed from my friend Jeremy. Shout out Jeremy. And the logic behind using that speaker tonight is because Saturday night I'm playing with Night Anthem and we use in-ears. You've seen them on the channel before. Tonight I'm playing with Santa Claus. Santa Claus doesn't use in-ears. He uses real amps, which is very Santa Claus-like. I don't think they have in-ear technology at the North Pole. He asked me to do a couple songs in E-flat, like Mr. Brightside. That Electro Harmonics pedal that I told you about the last time I did one of these vlogs is still broken. I want to use the Helix because I have my E-flat setting on there. Yeah, so right now I'm driving up to the first gig, which is at a place called Sidelines. It's in Fairfield, New Jersey. So I'm gonna drive up. I'm gonna be pretty early, but they told me the roads are kind of shot because of all the flooding that happened earlier this week. First update, we've hit our first batch of traffic. This is what I'm listening to, the Police, to get myself in the Christmas spirit. So we've made it to the first venue, Bar Sidelines Grill, right off of Route 46. Santa is not here, but I got Mr. Andy. I have you on my phone as Sir Rock and Roll Off. What is it? What's the full title? Rock and Roll. Love that. And then we got Garrett. What up? And we're gonna play some rock and roll, assuming Santa gets here. Because if Santa's not here, there's no show because it's billed as a Santa show. And I told you people I knew him, and if you hear those jingle bells, you know he's here, ready to say hi to the vlog. It's the one and only Santa Claus. So why don't you turn around and say hello to my viewers, Santa? That's what Santa thinks of you guys.
Well, I was not going to walk down the steps.
No, that's fair. Rig for the evening. It's the pedal board that you all know and love. And then I'm using this Behringer speaker because I need the down tune for like 2 songs. And I didn't want to bring a separate guitar for that. So we're going to get this guy set up. Which channel do I use? Maybe I'll use Pee Pee Poo Poo tonight. Oh, that? You want me to use Pee Pee Poo Poo tonight? Yeah, dude, throw it in. I'm going to my green room and I'm going to throw that red blazer on because that's festive. It's supposed to be ugly sweater and I didn't get the memo. But we got that. Oh shit, I have a guitar stand. These are the perks of being an unorganized mess. Sometimes you find something when you need it, and I need this tonight. It's the vibe. Woo! Santa left to go get a mic stand, so he took his sleigh back to the North Pole. Garrett and I are drinking. Yeah, exactly. That's how we pass the time. Salud! We're using this guy tonight, and probably tomorrow night too, and probably Sunday night. And Garrett.
But do you recall?
So my phone memory got filled up, and I didn't really get to vlog much after we first played. Highlights of the night were my friend Dan coming by. You'll see him on this channel really soon. I want to shout out the bartender for being absolutely insane and going batshit crazy on me for having a 2-minute conversation with me. No, it was a fun time. I like playing with Santa because it always turns into some like devolved chaotic mess, and it's very funny. It's almost like I'm gonna compare it to the Muppets, where Kermit tries to be like the straight-faced guy and organize the show to head that. I can't speak tonight. It's like when Kermit the Frog tries to like have the Muppet Show all organized in advance, and then everything just devolves. That's the word I'm looking for. Devolves into absolute madness. That's what happens with Chris and the Kringles show. That was night 1. I'll see you in the morning. You guys like this delicious drink I'm putting in my body? Welcome to day 2. It's 4:27 p.m. I am down in Toms River because I had a rehearsal for something that I'm not going to talk about yet. If it happens, it's going to be very musically unfulfilling, but it's going to be very monetarily fulfilling. It's going to make my wallet fat, and we like that. Now I'm on to gig number 2, which you guys thought was going to be Night Anthem, but guess who called me? Santa Claus called me, and he said, do you want to play a coffee shop show with me? Coffee shop is located in Totowa or Little Falls or something like that. It's on the way. It's half an hour from where I need to be. I will be done at this coffee shop gig with Santa Claus before I need to be at the Hoboken show. And they're half an hour apart. So I'm going to do it. So now this video is 4 gigs in 3 days. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down these buffalo chicken tendies as my breakfast and lunch and dinner, because it's like, you know, it's supper time. How do you guys feel about the word supper? I love it. We're gonna drive to this coffee shop. We've made it to the Santa gig coffee shop, and I am going to change into a more festive sweater and not this Virginia Beach sweatshirt. And then I'm gonna go to this comic book store that's like a block that way, just because I need to do some last minute Christmas shopping. So and I'll probably buy stuff for myself because that's what I tend to do. Update time. Garrett, you remember him from last night, the dashing ginger with the sweater, has a flat tire, so I gotta go pick him up. So much driving. That's Garrett. Whoa, what's up?
Yeah.
There's me. When I cut my hair really short. Done with that gig, and now we are on to the 3rd gig of the weekend. We're gonna play Willie McBride's in Hoboken with Night Anthem. I got about a 30-minute drive. I'm supposed to be there at 9. It's 8:30 right now. We're making good time. We're back up to speed now. You know, one of the things I just like about playing with Santa is it's fun. It's very low pressure. And that's him right now in a Chevy, because the Ford is not the Ford. Well, he has a Ford too. He's a Mustang, but it's in the shop. And the sleigh is getting geared up for tomorrow night. So he's driving a Chevy right now. But no, it's just a fun gig. Anything goes. Very laid back. And it's all very, very nice people involved in that band. Shout out Chris and the Kringles. That's the name of Santa's band. I produced their EP a couple years ago too, so check that out. But yeah, now we're gonna go to Hoboken. New York City skyline. And that's the Empire State Building. All right, so now update 2. My drummer for Night Anthem just called saying he forgot all his cymbals. So now I just called Garrett, seeing if I can borrow his cymbals, and he said yes. So now I gotta turn around, get said cymbals, and now drive to Hoboken. So your boy's gonna get there late as fuck. Flying back to West Caldwell, cause I gotta bail my bandmates out yet again. I'm gonna write that as a full song.
I'm wearing this sweater, but there's literally nobody here to enjoy it. Watch this.
everyone's here. We played one set, and that's the most packed it's been all night. But we're happy!
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
So that show was totally dead. I think we probably had more people in the room at one time at that little coffee shop rinky-dink thing than we did tonight the entire time at William McBride's. But we had fun. It's not on film, but our tech Mike threw a pretzel to me and I caught it mid-set in my mouth. He threw it from the side of the stage, if you want to call that a stage. And I went like this and it went right in my mouth. And that was the highlight of my weekend so far. I can say I had a good weekend. I don't think it's on film. I am gonna drive home now, and I'm going to get my well-deserved rest. That was the hardest of the 4 gigs now, of the 3-day cycle thing. I don't know what you want to call it. I am so out of it right now. I wanted to take this moment real quick because I had nobody on the parkway with me. I have not really had a chance to have a proper Christmas season this year. I'm not going to say exactly what's been going on in the last couple of weeks, but I've just been very, it's been very stressful. It's been very all over the place. I haven't had like a free moment to myself. I've done literally 2 like Christmas things this year. I watched Elf, which is great because that's my favorite Christmas movie. And then I took a gummy and discovered Jethro Tull's Christmas album, which if you haven't checked that out, because it's amazing. I didn't think having these, well now 4 gigs, but 3 gigs all in a row before Christmas was going to put me in the Christmas spirit, but it really kind of has. Because I've been around, great friends in both Night Anthem and Chris and the Kringles. And I'm going to see, at the Christmas Eve church gig I'm doing tomorrow, I'm friends with all of them too. So I've been seeing a lot of friends, and it's, I don't know, and everybody's just like in a good mood. I don't know. This was a very good weekend for just my mental state. That's my rant. And welcome to day 3. It is now Christmas Eve. I got the red blazer back on, and I'm pretty much doing the, I don't know. I got like a matching velvet shoes. I have this tradition with my brother where we go to Five Below, or it used to be Hallmark, but now it's Five Below. And we buy each other like a little knick-knack, and we act totally surprised the next morning at Christmas when we exchange them. So that's what we're about to do. I'm waiting for Joey to get to Five Below. And then I'm gonna go play the Christmas Eve shows. This is still more people than we played to last night at William McBride's. It's the sad truth. That was the only sound check we've done pretty much all weekend. And when I mean we, I mean me. We have 2, they're not sets, they're called services. But we have 2 services, or 2 sets for lack of a better word. So first one starts now. And there you have it, fellas. 4 gigs, 3 days, 3 different bands. I am exhausted. I am so excited to just celebrate Christmas. That was fun. I like playing with all these people that you saw in this video. And that's about it. This is probably going to be the last video for 2023. Because the rest of 2023 is going to be a grind to get one video that you'll see in 2024 out. 2 videos now that I think about it. I don't know why I do this to myself. But thank you guys for tuning in. And from Nick to you, happy holidays and Merry Christmas. And I will see you in the next video. I can't even stand up. Peace out.